In today's video, we're going to select the colors for this painting. I'm going to work on getting just the right blue to portray this car. Initially, I thought cerulean blue with white would be good, but that might be just a little bit too blue. So we're going to experiment a bit and see what we can come up with, do some color studies. Best way I know how to do that is just try them out. So we're going to get out some little canvases and smear color onto them and blend them together and see what we can come up with. So we're starting with some cerulean blue. Just smear it right on the canvas. And some phthalo green in similar manner. Then we'll pick up a little bit of white and run through both of them. Then we'll pick up the brush and blend a little bit. We'll just blend and test until we're happy with the color that we're looking for. I use a medium that I make myself. I call it a third, and a third. It's 1/3 turpentine, 1/3 Damar varnish, and 1/3 linseed oil. It keeps well, and it's really good for glazing and blending. So now we're just going to begin blending these colors together. We're going to try the cerulean blue with white, which I have determined is too blue for this car. We'll get a little sample field of it here. It's pretty close. Just pick up a tiny bit of phthalo green. Phthalo is a pretty intense green, so a little goes a long way. But I think it's just the right green to add into our cerulean blue and titanium white mix. Right there, I think that's the one. So we're just blending a little bit to get the perfect blue. We'll add a little bit of the undiluted cerulean blue for a shadow. And that works out pretty well. A little white to emphasize, see what that highlight's going to look like. Right there. Yeah, that is totally going to work. Cerulean blue with a lot of white and just the barest hint of phthalo green. Maybe for a little bit more deepening of shadow. There are not a lot of really deep shadows on that car, but maybe we could use a little bit of Payne's gray for some of the other shadowed areas. There's a place there where the body comes around to the, what do they call that, a rocker panel? And then of course the cracks where the doors are, where the doors open up, those are a little bit darker. So let's see what this Payne's gray looks like in that blue mix. If that'll be pretty sure that'll be a suitable color to add for shadow. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's totally gonna work. Yeah, that's it. I'm very pleased with the selection of blues and the way that blue is going to turn out. That'll be just right. Now whites, though, are almost never exactly white. You see that compared to the blank canvas, it's kind of dusky color, kind of got a slight grayishness to it. And so we're going to see what we need to do to get the right gray for that. Kind of creamy. I'm thinking yellow ochre with a little Payne's gray and a lot of white should get us exactly the color we need. So here comes the yellow ochre. We'll just put a little bit on that sample canvas with the palette knife. I like to get it where I can really compare the look. Maybe move that up a little bit. Yellow ochre. And then a little swath of the titanium white. And blend them together just a little bit. We're not looking for really a yellow color exactly. We're looking for kind of a creamy white. Mostly white, but not this dark snow canvas white. Just a tiny bit of yellow to give it that creamy effect, and then the ever so slightly gray hint of oxidation. And I think we've got it right there. That's it. That is it. Good job blending. I often do this, you know, kind of pre-test my colors and blend them and sample them before I commit anything to a painting. Now we're going to look at the grass color. I did the underpainting with this emerald green, and it's very bright and very raw, so we're really going to have to tone that down a little bit to get it to look like actual grass. So I'm thinking the emerald green again with the yellow ochre. That'll help tame it down and not overwhelm it. Neither one of them will be overwhelmed. This will be a good green grass combination here with the emerald green and the yellow ochre. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with the Cerulean Blue, just a touch of Thalo Green, and titanium white for the body of the car. And we're going to go with titanium white with a touch of yellow ochre and a mere breath of Payne's gray for the white parts. And then yellow ochre and emerald green for the grass. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow we're going to start applying these colors to the actual painting, so I know you don't want to miss that. Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to click that little bell button so that you'll get the notification when the next video comes out. Thanks again. See you next time.